Well, I couldn't imagine doing that seed whilst intoxicated. That sounds terrible. Yo, Critter, thanks for the 100 biddies. I haven't even been thinking about this seed. Well, it's standard start, so I don't even care. 30 seconds. 10 seconds. It's nothing but forward rolls and back walking. That's Ocarina time for you. And yet, part of me still kind of wants to join the Ocarina Time randomizer tournament at SG Live, even though I'm gonna get stomped. Thanks for the good luck. Okay, Pyramid Fairy Crystals in the Light World. So yeah, the plan for the rest of this week is DT and I have top 8 of the co-op, the casual co-op tournament to finish up. And then, I guess, practicing for the league, which starts next week. Which, conveniently, the first round of the league is open all dungeons, which is what we're doing for the co-op tourney. So, I've gotten plenty of practice of that. So it's going to be more of the same. GLDD. What's the DD stand? Don't die? Okay. Thanks, Kay. Appreciate it. No hints. So this is only my 3rd ever casual boots race on the ladder. I have not raced much of these, but that's because I usually steer more towards the Key Sanity type modes because they're more comfy. Are we doing the tournament? DT and I won our game 3 Sunday, so we're heading into top 8 now to take on the number 3 seed. So far so good. And yeah, we usually, when it comes to a tournament, if I'm at this point, if we go out now, that's fine. Like, I'm satisfied. We got at least one round victory in the bracket stage, and that's good enough for me. Got Wendy's for lunch? Hell yes. Okay. Sir? I had like 8 slices of pepperonis, of like packaged pepperonis. That's all I've had to eat today so far. I keep forgetting to eat, but I'm just so tired. It's okay. I'll just fuel myself on caffeine and sugar. It's perfect. What else do you need? There's also 46 people in this race, so that's a lot of people playing casual boots. Don't forget the Wheaties. I rarely eat cereal, but if I do, it's usually like Honey Nut Cheerios or something. Though I've been dying for some Reese's Puffs. Oof. That's some good sugar. Excuse me. Plain ass cereals? What, they just look like 2 round cheeks? Ooh. Woo! Alright, I have to ask an important question. Which is for the ladies, but also the fellas, but also not all the ladies. Well, I guess it could be... The question is, for anyone that's had long hair, do you tend to shed a lot? Because I shed a ton. And I don't think, like, my hair's falling out. I think it's just part of having long hair. And I need confirmation so I don't start freaking out. You just notice more. That makes sense. I am definitely noticing it more. Like, I'll run my hand through my hair and it'll leave behind a lot of... I wonder if it's also because of wearing, like, hair ties or something. See, I got really thin hair. I got it from my mama. But, yeah, I never really noticed until, like, especially today when I took a shower this morning. And I do the thing where, like, I pick all the hairs out of my hand and, like, put it on the bathroom wall. And then at the end of the shower, I, like, move my hand in a circular motion to make a little hairball, so I throw it away. I know, this is all really disgusting. I'm sorry. But today, it was bad. It was, like, worse than ever before. I was like, damn, there's a lot of hair. It's like, no wonder the bathtub is clogged. I'm shedding so much. Was my hair up? I mean, I had my hair up in a... At least, well, I was rocking the top knot, like, all day yesterday. Do I brush my hair before showering? Not really. I guess I should. Okay. Good advice, thank you. I will brush my hair before showering next time. And see if that makes a difference. I've decided that I'm just gonna let my hair keep growing. At least until January, because then I'll hit the year mark. 365 days of hair growing out. Just want to see how long and stupid it's gonna get. I hate to say it, but to a degree, it doesn't look bad. I obviously miss my short hair, because things were so much simpler back then. I hate how long it takes for my hair to dry. I like just have a towel sitting on my head for like 30 minutes. I should check pedestal, but I'm not. And apparently I'm growing facial hair. Nobody told me. It's just growing. It's just doing its thing. I think right now the worst thing is there's like 3 or 4 hairs just like in my face right now, just like lightly touching my nose and upper lip, and I want to die. It's too much. Early book is always scary because that means that maybe a trip to desert is the play. I think I'll go ahead and Houlihan right after this. And then if I can find a 300 over in the Mini Moldering Cave, then I'm good to go. Wow, both boomerangs. Upper lip waxing stream? Is that gonna be a new sub incentive? Okay. Because of the whole sub-gift fallout, I'm going to keep my subtotal off the stream at least until the 15th. Just for my own sanity. All things considered, it's really not that bad. And I was expecting the fallout, because that's how sub-gifts always work. Dude, I'm about to find flippers right here, Ramblor. Now that you said that. Hey, wait a minute. That's not... flippers? Okay. So, we have access to desert, but we can't beat it. We can do Sahasrala's Hut and most of Eastern. And then we have all of South Shore. I feel like most people will go for the South Shore play. I just don't want to go to desert if I have to, like, double dip. Goodbye, Red Boomerang. I found myself doing the Houlihan route more often than not. It loses some time, especially if you end up finding, like, multiple 300s, but having to farm rupees is a real pain in the ass. It's real bad. Please don't be desert. I mean, we're missing... The thing is, we're missing 2 items to beat desert. We need a glove and we need a lamp, or a fire rod. So, chances of going there and finding... But that's the thing is, like, we also need a glove to get into the Dark World. Quake Medallion. Go on. Yeah, I'm hoping for the next round of the co-op tourney that we can actually get some more interesting modes. Like Key Sanity, or not open all dungeons. This is Octopath Traveler that you're listening to. 50 bucks, 10 arrows, 10 arrows, 1 buck, 3 bombs. Wow. That was terrible. Okay. Well, let's see what the stun price is. Man, $1. That's disappointing. One 100, please. Let me guess. I guess I'm looking for a lamp now, huh? Okay, I'm gonna do a stored water walk. Since I don't have the rupees, I'm gonna do a stored water walk to see if I can get the Zora Ledge item. And if not, and if it's nothing, then I'll come back and check Waterfall and Hobo. But we have a double stored water walk now. Well, we're water walking with a stored water walk. Excuse me. So if this is something important, we'll go ahead and get it. If it's not, then we'll go back. It's nothing. So we'll go back. Goodbye. And if I find enough rupees here in Waterfall, Then I'll go backpack and do Zora. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, now the question is, where'd that lamp? $50. Because, I mean, here's the thing. What's more likely to happen? Me finding lamp and then having to go to pod for something? Yeah, probably. One, two, upwards of 4 items over there. I mean, obviously, Sahasrara is the and Eastern is the better choice. But I'm gonna follow this book just to switch things up a little. A flute would get us up to Death Mountain, but wouldn't do much else. A glove would do pretty much nothing. A bow would be most ideal. If I could find a bow, then I can do Eastern in one go, and that'd be nice. But yeah, at this point we just have those 2 spots left. Either Desert area or Eastern Palace area. Show me bow. Dang it. It's probably going to end up being a required double dip for either Eastern or Desert. But I might unfortunately be setting myself up to be a double dip for both. Yeah, this sucks. Fortunately, with boots, this isn't a terrible play, because we're still going pretty fast. Well, actually, no, that's worse. If we find both items, coming back here just to get the Pyramid Fairy Crystal would kind of suck. But this is not looking good for my decision making. Okay. Bail me out with a bow right here. Bow or glove right here. Honestly, I'd rather this just be the compass, and then I have to come back here later. Alright, that's fine. Okay, well, we lost the coin flip. Whatever. So, if we find lamp in Sahasrara's heart, do we just bail and go do the Agatar play? To make up time for the desert play not working? Wow. Jeez, okay. Well... so much for that. The funniest thing would be just finding Glove in here, and then Hammer being on Zora or something stupid like that. Yo, what's up, Claw? How goes the race? Still kind of just started. But, it's going. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Kind of last location in our Dark World access right now, so kind of sucks, but I might be onto something. It might actually be Glove to Zora, unless we just immediately find... I swear, if we immediately find a fire source right now, I'm gonna be able... Well, if we find Fire Rod, then I'll know. If we find Lamp, then I'm gonna be mad. Because now we're just a glove, or a hammer or a glove away. Okay. Well, if it's not this item right here, then there is something on Zora that we need. Actually is Zora. Impressive. Man, that's really unfortunate that I didn't find just a little extra money. Yeah, I have a sinking feeling that the sea is gonna give me the... is gonna give me the lamp to then either go beat Land Molus for the hammer. That's true. You're not wrong. All right, we'll go to Zora then. I mean, it's either that or we sequence break up Death Mountain. So, in this case, all you had to do was, if you picked Eastern over South Shore at the beginning, how was that wrong? Did it the way I've always... Well, I hate this lineup. That's why I usually just bomb myself. Well, hopefully we just get Hammer and then we can go to the Dark World. If we get a lamp here, I'll be... Or... Yeah, just give me Hammer. Just give me the Hammer. Just give me the Hammer. Don't be a lamp, don't be a lamp, don't be a lamp, don't be the lamp. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. The question is, will my opponent do Zora, or will my opponent do Desert? That's what I'm wondering about. Pennant Thieves, Pennant Skull, Pennant Ice. Okay, now you can give me a lamp. A lot of things that can be on the pedestal. That's scary. That's not one of them, so that's nice. You're angry? Oh no, Mittens, I'm sorry. Is it time to go to arms? Oh, that's frustrating. I'm sorry. That sucks. Okay, here is my dilemma. Some random person just delivered food to my door. I don't even know who they are. I went ahead and took it. They asked, "Are you TTR Loves Mittens?" And I said, "Yes." Then they gave me that, like, they squinted, the furrowed brow, big old shrug, and then just handed me whatever it was. Wendy's. Yeah, that was it. My name is Mr. Snrub. Yes, that'll do. Give me the mirror. Actually, don't do that. 30 digs later. Okay. I need a bow and a fire source. Where am I going? Wow, I'm playing this really safe then if I'm gonna do this route. Let's see. I should just, well, if I could find hookshot or mirror, I'd go up to Death Mountain and sequence break that. I'm just gonna go ahead and check the pyramid anyway. Normally, because of Eastern and Desert being pyramid fairy crystals, there's a much higher chance of me being able to complete those sooner than later. And I can route that in with the pyramid check, but I don't know, I got a hunch for some lunch. Not a good hunch. Not the best hunch. Well, where do I go next? An unbeatable Palace of Darkness? That could be bow-locked. Or 2 pendant dungeons. This is not the type of dungeon layout that I'd like to see in a seed. Whoops. Okay, give me the bailout. It's real comfy, Rambler. Mitts? 20 bucks. Alright, well. Not the greatest hunch, but it'll do. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really want to go to Death Mountain. Or to Village of Outcast. I think I'll dick around up Death Mountain and do Spike Cave. That half magic is making me lean towards that play. I don't know, this is probably not the best routing options. But it's like, what? 1, 2, 3 items Village of Outcasts, plus the 2 to 4, or 2 to 3 items in the front, or 1 to 3 items in the front. 2 items in Skull Woods, or Pod, with no lamp, or fire rod, or bow. Yeah, none of these options sound really that good. I mean, Death Mountain doesn't sound good either. I think in this case, I'd rather just go to Pod, probably. But the question is, do I have the cojones to do such a thing? And the answer is no. Probably not. Bum, Yeah, I want to take this Can of Burner right to Spike Cave. Oh, boy. Okay. This is not going very well. It's alright. It's okay. I don't even need magic yet. It's fine. I want to just hang out on Dark Death Mountain because the tunes are good. Come on, man. This is the biggest play. You gotta give it to me. You gotta give me something. Why are you horrible, video game? Alright. Fuck it. We'll go to pod. That's a bad idea. No. That's a bad. I don't like that idea. I mean, it's gonna end up being the right play, but I don't like it. Deceit does not play to my desires. The way I like to play this game does not match up. I guess I'll go check the pedestal while we're wasting time. The other way to look at this is, I can get the green pennant off of blind and then turn that in on my way to doing pod, I guess. Release me so I can go bzz. Alright, well, if my opponent just beelines it straight to Village of Outcasts, they'll probably be good. I mean, what's the next thing that's going to open up a bunch for me? Logically. Lamp won't do too much. Nor Hookshot. Mitts would not open up too much. Yeah, it's... I think there is one single item that would help me out here. Logically. It's all like duos, like Lamp and Hookshot, or Flute and Mirror, stuff like that. Oh, go bzz. Pedestal's dead. Blip, 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 blip. Whee. Way to go, Claw. Alright. That's frustrating. Yes, that is a mirror. Good call. So apparently skipping Village of Outcasts was not a good play. Who'd have thunk? Well, if there's any pendant dungeon I'm gonna beat, it'll be this one. This also gives me time to think a little bit. So Mitts just opens up Smith Chain, Hammer Pegs. Why are you giving me all the items in the front? You're gonna make me want to leave. But I want to go for the whole thing. A sequence break up Death Mountain would mean access to Hera, and all of East Death Mountain, Light, and Dark World. The only thing I wouldn't be able to do would be Hookshot Cave. Well, 3 chests in Hookshot Cave. So. Alright, we're gonna finish this dungeon. 2 items in the front, 2 items in the back, plus a green pendant. And then after this, I might just go ahead and do Smith Chain down to Bombo's Tablet or something stupid like that. Okay, I do have to be a little careful. Health is a little low. Give me a heart. Thank you. Ped was a bee in a bottle. So, okay. We need Samaria, Fire Rod, Bow, Hookshot, Flippers. Flute. we need everything, basically. Alright, that's fair. Pity. Why is that a pity? Something, please. There it is. Okay, I can beat Desert now. Now just Blind needs to give me a bow. I'm gonna try and hold off on doing Desert until I find the flute, if possible. That was weird. It was a late hit. Seems like good stuff. I mean, I have a bottle. I'm gonna check Sick Kid right now. For me? Okay, well, that puts Desert in Logic, Death Mountain's in Logic. Hera, East Death Mountain, Dark Death Mountain, all in Logic. I guess I'm just gonna skip Skull Woods and North Route for now. And just hope there's not a fire rod over there. Oops. Do the thing, thank you. There was definitely a previous version of the Rando that had a tendency to put swords in GT a lot. Like 2 to 3 swords in GT all the time. It was a fun one. Okay, we'll do this route down to Bombos. And then I'll probably bail to go up Death Mountain again, since there's a lot of info up there. I'd rather not have to do... I'd rather not do Hookless Swamp. I don't know if I'm feeling that desperate, is the thing. Maybe. So if I can just find a hookshot along this route, I'll just go ahead and do Swamp now. I don't need you anymore. You can stay there. I already checked you. Why am I checking this? So yeah, hopefully there's nothing in Skullwoods or like Graveyard Ledge King's Tomb. I'm probably gonna skip them for now. Oh, are you talking about like on like Ether or Bombo's tablet? Yeah, there was a bug where that was broken for whatever reason. Okay. So far, bad. Just give me a bow, and then I have stuff I can go do. Okay, just... nothing but heart pieces, that's fine. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna skip Hera for now as well. Just, if I can find Hookshot in East Death Mountain, then I can just Hera pot and save some time in there. But... yeah, right now, like, pod is always a concern. That one item in Desert Palace is a concern. I feel tremendously behind just because all the plays I've made have been not good. I think my play of bailing on pod to go do Village of Outcasts and actually finishing all Thieves was a good call, so... wow. Once again, the book is just useless. I think in general, the book is one of my least favorite items.
Wow, 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 wow.
It's just so much...
Did you check the one locations the item?
trash. Yes. Yes, I did. How do I route this? I guess we'll do bottom to top. What's up, Captain? Thanks for the hundo. Yes, but also no. Wow, that's 3 bees in a bottle, this seed. The 2 I found and the 1 on the pedestal. That's silly. Okay, what am I not looking for right now? Fire Otter Bombos would be bad, because that would open up Ice Palace. Hookshot would be preferred, because then I can just do Swamp. And I don't have to worry about a Hookless Swamp. If I can get a bow or a Hookshot, that'd be preferred. I'd like one of those 2 items. Bees in my bottle. Now my bottle's big. Yo, what's the breeze? Yes, it is. Fuck you, game.
Willard, have you considered going where the items are? I have heard that's the strat in Rando.
Literally the 2 items I didn't want, it gave me both of them. I hate you, video game. Yo, Emo, thanks for the 100 biddies. To answer your question, yes, but also no. I'm trying to, but you know, sometimes this game's just always screaming locations at me, and then they end up not being it. Like, this seed was definitely screaming Spike Cave, and then Spike Cave had 20 bucks. I don't know what to believe. Well, okay, we can beat Skull. We can pull Ped. We can get that B on that pedestal right now. Dude, all 4 bottles had a B in it. What the hell? It's time to unleash them. All 3 of them were golden. Wow. That is weird. That is strange. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, that's good. That means that Bombos Medallion isn't completely useless. I don't know, I might just go straight to Ice Palace then. Imagine being dumb. Brain, what happened? Okay. Am I feeling it today? Let's fucking go. Alright, let's go to Pod Eastern. I'm a monster. Blue. That feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That feels pretty dang good. I've become what I've always hated. See, that's why you always gotta abide by the 3 attempt rule. Always. If I had bailed after the first one, I would have missed out on some goodies. Okay, well, this is huge and interesting. I wonder where the hookshot is. Okay, so I just need flute, Samaria, and hookshot. That's it. Just need 3 items now. No, not that chair. The other thing. That is legitimately the first time I've ever hovered Hookshot Cave for progression. I'm pretty sure. First time. So, this works out if... Well, if Hookshot's somewhere stupid, we still need to get the Hookshot, but now I guess Hookshot could be my go mode. Maybe. Either way, it's interesting. Kind of. The problem is, it could be more interesting if there weren't 2 bows. Because now, you know, if I find something bow-locked in pod, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, then hookshot, blah, 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 because there could just be another bow available right now. And the one that I got was intended to be my silvers. So. Well, this dungeon is very bow-locked. Like, entirely bow-locked. That's good. Now, that doesn't the thing is, like, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to find a hook shot in here. Maybe. We still have places to check. So we still have, what, 2 items, Skull Woods, we have Graveyard Ledge Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, Bumper Ledge could be something, but we don't have the cape. We still have Land Molas that could have something. But now I can do this into Desert, Pyramid Fairy if I want to do that route. Is this inverted? No. This is Casual Boots. So it's the standard mode where you have to go through Hyrule Castle, plus starting sword and starting boots. Ah, just instinctively get the correct lineup. And then butcher the second part. There's 2 items. Trust me, I don't ever willingly do inverted. If I'm doing inverted, it's because it's either mystery or it's a cross keys. 3 items. I do not care for that mode at all. We'll have 2 crystal dungeons done, so it's 4 items. Zip. Okay, last item on Helma. I tried Inversia. It's inverted sucks, so I'm probably not gonna play it much. I might do one erase of it in season 4, but inverted just has too many problems with it for it to be competitive, in my opinion. I think for the most part, I'm just going to keep on racing Cross Keys, Mystery, and Key Sanity. So, well, I don't know if Key Sanity is sticking around. So, yeah. I mean, I can complete both these dungeons. The worst thing that could happen is that bow being my go mode. And then my opponent getting to go mode this dungeon. What's happened with Key Sanity? Well, I think Key Sanity is one of the modes that gets voted on each season. I could be wrong. Oops. But like each season they do like before each season starts they do like a voting session to see which new modes are coming back. So like last season we had Enemizer, but this season we didn't. Well, Retro is about as bad as Inverted. It's another mode that needs some changes to be playable. Yo, what's up, RNC? 54 minutes, first crystal. That feels really bad. Holy shit, that feels real bad. funniest thing would be is if Hera had hookshot the entire time. See, my biggest issues I have with inverted is more so just the overworld layout of like Death Mountain. And as soon as you get light world access, you have just so much available to you. It's kind of overwhelming. And if you go one way and your opponent goes the other way, they find something that you find last, it's just over. Which, you know, normally isn't like a game over scenario for you in a non-inverted, because, you know, most often everybody will full clear light world. I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like the mode. I don't care for it. Okay, Armos has an item. Now the question is, do I want to take this Fire Rod to Ice Palace or Skull Woods? Oops. Hey, I didn't mess it up for once. Hooray! As expected. A whole lot of nothing. Yo, what's up, Jimmy? I'm doing okay. I'm just a little sleepy, as usual. Gosh, I don't really want to run all the way over just for desert. I probably should have at least checked King's Tomb first. I mean, the problem here is, like, if I had Flute, then I could go do Desert quickly. No Samaria means no Icebreaker, so even this play feels terrible. I made sure to wait. Don't want that jingle glitch. Come on, just give me like first chest hookshot or something and I'll leave. Okay. That's the thing, is right now this feels like a coin flip between this dungeon and Skullwoods. Whatever. Should have got that fairy. Oh. Stop hitting me. Okay. wait. Guess I could have switched to Burna or something. I know Sinek added a preset for Invrosia boot start. I don't know about inverted. Nice. Okay. Well, do I leave now? I mean, I got what I wanted. I can now go do desert more easily. This seed also... Yeah, it also feels like... a hookshot required Ice Palace, maybe? Okay, if I could just get the third item, then I'd be very satisfied. Though leaving right now seems like a good idea. I might just check these two and then bail. Okay. I'm assuming iced tea is probably a small key. Just give me the third item, please. Okay, I think at this point it's either going to be... It's probably going to be on Cold Stare. I want to leave! I don't even have the health for this anymore. Flute gets me Mire Shed, Checkerboard. I can get into Mire now, and I can go back and beat Desert quickly, so that's nice. Please. Damn it, come on. Seed is doing everything I don't want it to do. I feel like most people would have bailed after Flute. I just know that if it's in here, if something I need is in here, Hookshot or Samaria, and I skip it, it's gonna be the last thing I get. Don't be a small key, please. Okay, whatever. At least now we know. Alright, let's head to the Mire area. We'll go... I'm gonna check... Ugh, God, that sucked. There's so much time. I just need Samaria and Hookshot. That's it. And that's the thing, is this seed could still be Hookshot and Hook in Swamp. It's possible. Right now, I'm banking on it continuing with this concept of, you know, get the lamp out of Thieves, plus the mirror to get to East Death Mountain to get Fire Rod or Bombos to go to Ice Palace to get the Flute, to take that over to Mire area, to get, hopefully, Cana Samaria out of Checkerboard. Or Mire Shed, and then I can just... Then I just need to find a Hookshot somewhere. think I have enough magic to open up Mire if I do find Samaria over there. If not, we'll go ahead and just beat Desert. Actually, please be Ether. If it's Ether, then Mire... Oh, it's Bombos. I was hoping it'd be Ether, because then potentially Hookshot couldn't be in there. Just give me Samaria. That's interesting. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna beat Desert. And then, yeah, after that, it's either we go do Hera, which would make more sense, or we go Skullwoods, Graveyard Ledge, all that stuff. I mean, who knows? Bumper Ledge could be important right now. So. Ooh, give me that. My routing in this has been so scatterbrained, I feel. I honestly don't even want to check Pyramid Fairy. Though, I guess I could piece together that if I find Samaria there, then I'm probably not going to find a Hookshot in Mire or T-Rock. Samaria, please. $50. You know, Lamola's never has anything. What the hell do I want to do? We could dive into Mire and check the two things there. Oh, it's hard to say. I almost feel like Mire, a dip in Mire might be right. I mean, Hookshot could be in there, and then Samaria could be in Swamp. It feels like a pretty common scenario. Kind of like the Fire Rod leading to Bombos in Ice Palace kind of thing. Or Lamp leading to Fire Rod. Well, we'll check these two. We'll mirror. I mean, if this can give me one of my two progression items, then I can maybe piece stuff together. A little early, but that works. Because if Samaria's here, then yeah. Hookshot probably isn't locked by Mire. But that's only based on the concept that that bow that I got up there was my intended first bow. Or I'll just find jack shit, like usual. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do Hera, because it's a dungeon that I can do. Switch to my flute because I was already about to change my mind. Yeah, it's really hard to determine what the sea wants me to do. Because there could still be something in Hookshot Cave. Or, not Hookshot Cave, Swamp. If Hookshot's right here, I'm going to be a little sad. Okay. Just don't make me do the basement, please. There's already been required items in 2 Pennant Dungeons. Is it gonna go all 3? So please don't give me... Please just give me the item. Don't make me do the basement. Son of a bitch. Yo, what up, Seraph? How's it going? Okay, 2 items, skull, graveyard ledge. I should... Well, I'm gonna go straight to bumper ledge. Chase that flute to cape. And I'm gonna be sad if it's hookshot, but just be Samaria and then hookshot on bumper ledge and I'm fine. I can live with that. Good game. Very fun. I only have 3. I only have 4 crystals done. That's so bad. This feels like one of the worst seeds I've played in a while. Boy. And I should be feeling good after that hover, but I'd be feeling better about that hover if there wasn't fucking progressive bows. That kind of takes everything away. And what's worse is this could still come down to a hookless swamp dive. Okay. Chasing the flute. What does it get me? It gets me a fire shield. Good. Yo, what's up, Toby? Alright, cool. Well, at this point, we either dive a pendant skull or we dive into pendant mire T-Rock or mire swamp. That's not the right item. such a bad idea. But I think it's one of those scenarios where if there's something in Skullwoods, then my opponent probably already got it and would probably end up winning the seed anyway. So I gotta go for the dumber play. Because, yeah, Fire Rod or Bombos leads to Flute. Flute led to here, which led to nothing so far, which is still possible. It doesn't have to lead into anything other than a dungeon prize, but I don't know. That just doesn't sound right to me. Did that backwards. I mean, I'm hoping that I find Hookshot in here, which would lead to the bow. And then Samaria is just chilling in Swamp or something. But yeah, at this point, all I have left are dungeons to check. 2 unbeatable dungeons and a non-required dungeon, potentially. I think worst case scenario is anything in Skull, but specifically a Hookshot in Skullwoods right now would probably be my demise. Dude, it's even a Godmire. That's even worse. Why are you like this? Feels pretty bad. Samaria. I feel like this has to be a small key then? And then it's just a 50-50 Vidi versus cutscene. Would be incorrect. Okay. Bleh. Well, I guess my only regret is not jumping in here right away. Okay, well, it's gonna be a hunt for Hookshot in T-Rock then. I can imagine the seed also having a hook and Hookshot, or a Hookshot in Swamp. 2 vanilla dungeon items? Nah, there's no way. My anticipation of my opponent would be that they're probably going to put off Ice Palace for a while, maybe? And all they're going to have left would be what they get from the flute. So they would probably dive right into Mire afterwards. Though they, yeah. I guess it depends on where the hookshot is. Oops. Okay, well. question is, do I just go straight to T-Rock? Or do I make the, I mean, my alternative is full clear the game. It's either I go to Skullwoods and then full clear the game, or... No, I gotta play as if Hookshot is in T-Rock, otherwise I definitely lose. At least we get a Go Mode Swamp, that's pretty cool. Imagine if T-Rock had, was Ether required, so was Hookshot locked. That would be huge info. But no, it had to be double Bombos, and therefore useless. See, I love sequence breaks because they can tell you so much about the seed, but the sequence breaks that I did, like, getting the bow out of Hookshot Cave told me nothing. It actually told me nothing, because there's 2 bows in the game. Alright, now is when the game decides to be cheeky and starts throwing the other fetch quests at me. That's usually how it goes. But I end up with silvers way less with progressive O's. I don't know. I like... I would rather go back to them not being progressive. Especially now that we have Mimic Clip. Like... This seed is a perfect example of why I don't like progressive bows. See, that tells me nothing. I know nothing from this information I've just gathered. So, if Hookshot's in here, then the Hookshot Cave bow was are my silvers. I think that's what that tells me. So, assuming my opponent would then still have to go do Pod Eastern after this, and in this scenario would very likely end up double dipping Pod, I think. So, I guess in a way that hover still helps me because I don't end up double dipping Pod. That's 2 items already. That's not a good sign. Now that's if and only if the Hookshot is in here. If Hookshot's in Skullwoods, then RIP. But at least I would get to Go Mode Swamp. That's about the only upside. Not a very good one though. Well, yeah, that's how it used to be, Malachris. I was, instead of 2 bows, it was the silver arrow, and then the letters AG, which is the element for silvers. Back in the good old days. So I would have gotten silvers out of that chest and been like, okay, cool. I guess in that sense, that sequence break wouldn't have helped me. Because I still would have had to have, you know, gone in here to get a bow. So I wouldn't have been able to do Pod Eastern. But the funny thing now is all of a sudden Pyramid Fairy could have had a Hookshot. Because of the bow and T-Rock. It's still gonna be a full clear seed, which is Usually about right for me. I'll just go ahead and check Mimic Cave. Big Chest has a good chance of being a... Well, it's a 50-50 of it being a small key, so... I don't want to waste time with that screen transition. Oh, the nice thing is with this T-Rock layout, a Gomo T-Rock, I mean, I would be able to skip this. It still might end up requiring Laser Bridge anyway, so... I would only be able to save a little bit of time if I was actually Gomoing this dungeon. The real time save would be not having to climb that stupid mountain again. Hookshot? There it is! I knew it! I knew it! Couldn't resist, could you? Little too early on that. So no zero cycle. Well, if it's not here, then it's either Mushroom or Skullwoods, and if it's Skullwoods, then I'm probably losing this seat. So, please, game, bail me out. Dang it. Well, I'm gonna check Mushroom and just go straight for Swamp then. I mean, we did get near... I should set up for fake powder, but whatever. I feel like the chances of that are pretty slim. Just give me the hook shot, goddammit. Alright, well. The hunt somehow continues. And if I'm wrong here, then... well, whatever. If it's in here, then I'm gonna feel I don't know what I'm gonna feel. Because we had access to this pretty damn early. So, in that case, then the bow in Hookshot Cave could be our logical first bow. Pew 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 pew. Worst case scenario, it's in Skullwoods, or I find powder in here and it's on Magic Bat, and I hate myself even more. Come on, first chest. Let's go, baby. The seed had everything. The seed had everything. Eastern had a hammer on Zora. It had what? 3 required items in 2 or 3 required items in Pendant Thieves. A required item in Pendant Ice. A vanilla Samaria and potentially a vanilla ice or hookshot. Now, if it does end up being in Skullwoods, then obviously I'm gonna wish I just checked that along with that north route. But it is what it is. Yay! Hookshot! Okay. Game sucks. Send it back. Oh yeah. Guys, we got to completely skip Skullwoods. That is bonkers. Okay, well, the winner of this is whoever went to Hookshot Cave first, or whoever went to Swamp Palace first. That's it. That's it. Now, let's theorize. Let's say our opponent went to Swamp Palace. Let's say they big-brained it, and as soon as they got Dark World access, they went Village of Outcasts all the way down to Hype Cave, including a complete clear of Thieves Town. Yep. Dude, come on. They would have had Hookshot, and Mitts, and Mirror. Well, obviously they would have Mirror. They would have gotten their bow, so they would have done Pot Eastern right away. But they still would have had to have gone into, at some point, gone into Pendant Ice. So they still had to make the Pendant Ice play to get the flute, to then also make a Samaria-less dive into Mire. So unless they just big brain their way to victory, I feel like they still would have probably full cleared most of the game like I did. Oh, haha, that's funny. Alright, but guys, guess what? It's not over. I still have to find the freaking big key in GT, which could be more time loss. Isn't that wonderful? This game just gets better and better. Okay, well, my hope is that my opponent cleared as much as I did, also did Skullwoods, double dipped Pod in this scenario. Well, yeah, I mean, because that's the thing, is they'd have to make a hookless Swamp Dive versus, you know, going to Pod. And I feel like most people will go hookless Swamp. Or, sorry, most people will go Pod over hookless Swamp. Woof. Woof, dog, woof. And I mean, I don't regret putting off Hookless Swamp, because that sucks. I do regret not diving Mire the first time I got to that area, when nothing else in the Mire area or, like, Mire or flute-locked spots had anything. So somebody recently made their own, another Octopath Traveler pack. I should try theirs out. Especially if it's got extended, because this one doesn't have extended tracks. So it's only like the default tracks. Okay. 17. Thanks, Willard Games. What a homie. I just got my hookshot, so I'm gonna check hookshot locked spots. Hello? A lot of small keys over here. We found what? 1, 2, 3 of them already? In chests? Alright, the full left. The rarely seen full left. Still feel like this is going to be an okay time for having, what, 3 or 4 items required in pendant dungeons, and 2 required items in their vanilla dungeons. I'm going to assume my opponent did literally the same thing that I did. Do Swamp Palace, like, last or close to last. So I'm gonna laugh if, well, I'm not gonna laugh, I'm gonna be upset if I lose, but it would be funny that the first time I hover Hookshot Cave for progression and then I lose anyway. Damn it. I almost saved it. We just have a green potion for health, I think, or for, yeah, that's Decent gauntlet. Well, no. It's okay. The first Isaac room I messed up. 2-cycle Lamolas. Moldern 2 was slow. Why was I facing the wrong way? Should have been easy. Couple doubles. He'd be dead by now. Oh, thanks, Daft. May I have another? Rackham? I think you meant to say Acham. Acham, 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 Acham. Pretty sure. I could be wrong. Okay, I do have to be careful. Health is pretty low, but I have all of the fixins. It's like coming into this fight with Ultima times 4. La, 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 la. Don't. Never trust those fire bats. Wow. 0 warps. Sure. Half the field is done. Alright, I doubt I won. But I would be incorrect. I am the winner. GG's. I beat Alex Jas 2. Winner.